Sudan is currently trapped in a brutal multi-year civil war that has split the nation in two, creating what the United Nations calls the world's worst humanitarian and displacement crisis. The conflict, which erupted in April 2023, is a violent power struggle between the official Sudanese armed forces led by General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan and a powerful paramilitary group called the Rapid Support Forces, led by General Muhammad Hamdan Dagalo. By June 2026, the front line has largely hardened, effectively dividing Sudan into two rival self-governing territories. The regular Sudanese army dominates the eastern and northern regions. In a major symbolic victory, the SAF recaptured the capital city of Khartoum and officially relocated the government back there from its temporary base in Port Sudan. Paramilitary RSF has established a functional parallel government in the west, completely dominating the Darfur region and large swathes of Kordofan. The main active battlefronts have shifted to the resource-rich southern Kordofan states, where heavy ground fighting, indiscriminate artillery, and intensive drone warfare are causing massive civilian casualties. Just this week, a fresh RSF assault on village in North Kordofan left at least 58 civilians dead. The international community has heavily condemned both sides for severe human rights violation, but the RSF faces the most severe accusations. The US and the UN have formally accused the RSF and its allied militias of executing a systematic genocide against non-Arab ethnic minorities in Darfur. UN reports document deliberate starvation tactics used as a weapon of war alongside the systematic looting and destruction of over 160 churches, schools, and hospitals. The scale of human suffering in Sudan has vastly outpaced global aid capabilities. Over 12 million people have been forced to flee their homes, making Sudan the world's largest child displacement crisis. Nearly 4.5 million have fled the borders entirely into fragile neighboring countries like Chad and Egypt. The ongoing warfare has completely broken domestic food production. According to the latest global food security data, nearly 19.5 million people are facing acute food shortages, with formal famine conditions expanding across 14 distinct zones in Darfur and Kordofan. The primary reason the war has dragged on into its fourth year is heavy, quiet foreign intervention, fueling both factions with weapons and capital. The RSF finances its military operations by controlling Sudan's lucrative gold mines. The Sudanese government has accused the UAE and Libyan strongman Khalifa Haftar of smuggling this gold out in exchange for advanced weapon systems and drones. The official SAF relies heavily on military hardware, ammunition, and drone platforms supplied by countries like Iran, Egypt, Russia, and Turkey.